We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. This one is out of bounds, a mistake on a simple opening kickoff. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Looking to throw. It's Baker. They trapped him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Trying to jam these receivers at the line. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Boley. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is outstanding by this offense. Third down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice third down conversion on the curl.
And the receiver's got it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the back gets the football. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
As a design quarterback keeper.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. To throw, it's Boley. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're not giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. They'll give it to the running back. Runs through the defender. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to pass. It's Baker. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with it, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. It can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. That's reeled in. It's Jenkins. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. QB keeper all the way. Fighting off the defender. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on fourth down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Knights, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it's fielded. It's sort of trying to make something happen. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
UCF.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Boley. Fires it to the wideout. caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Dropping back. It's Boley. The receiver makes the catch. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the Canes offense is on the move now.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
The Canes are in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Hurricanes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They go with a direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Returner is brought down. Gets a starter with the next drive. You're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Knights will kick this away to start the second half. Returner decides to field it. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He hands it to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short in the +27. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Where they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
To throw, it's Boley. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Nowhere to run at the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They lose the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. And now the running back's got it again. He's swarmed by the defense. No hesitation from the head coach. He'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Timeout, Miami. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. But he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, UCF. He just sprints into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Retakes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Ball handed to the running back. They tried the middle, but gained nothing on that run.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the option play. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
So it's 3rd and long on the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looking to throw. It's Boley. A deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Canes.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go bop.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Running back with the football. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
The offense now operating in empty. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Receiver makes the catch. That play moves the ball across midfield, and we set it with a first down at the 41. The Knights lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Pulls it in. It's Carr. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Boley. Pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. This time a completion. Finding space at the 20. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Leaning on the run game here late. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The work by the blocker is in that return seam. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Back to pass. It's Baker. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. This pass is on target, caught.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Looking to throw again. What a catch! They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Knights.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Miami offense is back on the field. False start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And here's the handoff. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Crucial third down play right here. Back in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Boley. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, UCF.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. That's a great performance in the pressure moment. But now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.